us today on our Heritage Live portion of that website. So we thank you again. Hopefully you familiarize yourself with all the terms and conditions. A couple of things about the sale, where we get our bids and how you're going to fold into the equation. Today, Heritage has been compiling bids from our worldwide audience over the past few weeks. And Miss Cynthia, right beside me, she has those bids. She'll be opening up everything at the opening bid or the reserve if there is one. And assisting her is Miss Serena. Thank you very much for coming and joining us today. Along with those bids placed in advance of the sale, we'll be accepting bids through our Heritage Live platform via live internet feed. Most of you, or all of you, not all, but most of you have a couple of phone bidders. A couple of people choose to bid that way. And of course, some of us have bid here on the internet. But most of you will be bidding with our Heritage Live platform. And that will be run by Emily, with Riley assisting over there. Now, a couple of things about the Heritage Live platform that you should know. Not everybody's Wi-Fi is created equal, right? Some people are bidding in their house where the Wi-Fi is great, in their office perhaps, you're doing some work, you're going to participate in the sale. That's great Wi-Fi. Some of you might be in an airplane flying over the United States using the airplane Wi-Fi to bid. So not everyone's Wi-Fi is created equal, and that's not all the same. I will take a last minute bid if it comes in. Now, keep in mind, the only way someone can bid on an item in this sale or any of our sales is if the item is open on the web page. So as long as it hasn't moved on to the next lot, they can bid. No one can hit the back button on their browser and say, you know, I want to revisit those lots three lots ago. You can't do that. So, but if a lot is still open and you can execute a bid and submit it, then it sometimes gets here as we're moving on to the next item. We will accept that bid, kind of a last minute bid. So keep that in mind. It's not me reopening the lot. Just know that for sure. It happens a couple of times during every auction, and we'll explain it and point it out if it does during the sale. In addition to those of you bidding with us, Heritage Live, again, we'll take bids by phone. A sliding buyer's premium is starting at 25% and lessening with the higher value lots will be applied to the hammer price of all individual lots, and that's described in item number 2. A couple things about the sale on more of a tactical level. I'll be increasing the bids about 10% throughout the sale. So if we're at $2,000, 10% of that would be $200. So $2,000, $2,200, $2,400, $2,600, $2,800. When we get to $5,000, that's $500, right? So 5, 55, 6, 65, 7, et cetera, et cetera. If we're at 100,000, the next bid would be 10,000, right? 110,000. Now, if you're getting to the point you're bidding where you're thinking, gosh, I don't know if this is in my budget anymore, or perhaps the other way, I think I want to stretch and reach a little bit higher, you can use your cut bid, and I will advance your bid half the normal increment. So if we're at $50,000 instead of 55, we'll go to $52,500. That would be the cut bid. And those of you bidding on Heritage Live, that's the other bid, right? The other bid, so you have bid and then you have cut bid. It's the one with the slash through it. That will advance your bid just half the normal increment. If you're bidding on any lot in the sale, which you can, one of your bids should be the cut bid, right? You don't want to waste it, so use it somewhere to advance your bids. Maybe you'll save a little money, or perhaps you'll be able to reach a little higher and get the item you want most. So keep that in mind. And I'll give you some hints along the way when that might be a good idea. Sometimes we have a tie. We call those proxy bids or prior bids. This is announced, again, when there's a tie. We take the bid that we had first and invite the active bidder to break the tie by advancing the bid. So that'll happen a couple of times during the sale, as well as we make our way through the Azarian collection. There might be some items still available after the sale. Maybe they don't sell, they don't reach the minimum bid. Those will appear on our website for a few days over the weekend, and a few days after that, I would go get those items. They often do not last over the weekend. So some items might not sell here in the live auction portion, but they might be available over the weekend. But I promise you, they go fast. So you can't think about it too long. You got to get right on, and you can get on our website and do that right away. Let's see if you have any issues relating to your participation in the sale. You can call Karina. She's right there. Her phone number here in Dallas is 214-409-3127. So 214-409-3127. You can chat with Karina if you have any issues relating to the sale. In Texas, I'm required to announce that in compliance with Texas Department Licensing Rules 67.40, notice is hereby provided this auction is covered by a recovery fund administered by the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. They're down in Austin, Texas, Cynthia. They're down in Austin, P.O. Box 257. Their zip code 78711. Their phone number, which I'm required to announce, is 512-463-6599. That's a lot of admin. Good heavens. Let's talk a little bit about this sale. I always say great pedigreed sales, great collectors put together great sales. They put together great collections. They're passionate, they're fastidious, their attention to detail. They've done all the work for you. And I like some of these lines in here. You can open up the inside cover and talk a little bit about the Azarian collection. Started collecting or started getting his interest just watching Batman as a kid. And then later on in his adulthood, which is so often typical, you go back into your childhood and you go, I kind of want that. I kind of want to remember that. I want to put my foot back in that pool. And he acquired some Batman costumes and off he went. Right down the yellow brick road, as they say. And off he went in collection. And of course, here is the result of that. I like this too. I've merely been the custodian of these items for the 3+ decades I've had them. He's a custodian, and that is the case with all great fine collectibles. You own them for a little bit of time, and then they move on for someone else to own. And that's exactly where Mr. Azarian has gotten to in his collection. He's ready to, he's enjoyed the ownership. He enjoyed the acquisition, the ownership. And now the final piece of the puzzle is the transfer. That's the last piece of the puzzle, the collecting puzzle. And that's where he is now. I always like this, the last paragraph. I think what you derive most out of a collection is the relationships. And he cites that. He thanks his family who probably had to put up with him stopping along the way on vacations and going to making conventions part of his excursions or business trips. Hey, I got to stop here and look at this. So he thanks those folks. And of course, fellow collectors get to enjoy the fruits of his labor. And as I mentioned, it's all about he did the work for you. I promise you. He knows all the people. He's done all the FedExing around. He's mailed things back. This doesn't measure up. It's not good enough. I'm going to auctions. This is what I bought. I'm chasing this down. I'm flying here. I bought the plane tickets. He's done everything. All you have to do is pluck the item out of his collection, which is pretty nice. So he's done all the legwork for you, and now you get to enjoy the fruits of his labor. So if you're ready to enjoy those fruits, everybody, let's get started, okay? Here we are, beautiful Saturday morning here in Dallas, Texas, and we are beginning the Azarian collection. This is lot 11001, and I'll just call these lots 1, lot 2, lot 3. I think we go up to lot 70-something, mid-70. 78 lots. So I'll just call them lot 1 through 78. So with the first lot, let's go way back there in TV history, the Honeymooners, 1955 to 56. This is the cast signed photograph. What are we going to do? 1100 now, 12. Now to go to $1,200 for the Honeymooners. What a classic show. $1,200, $1,300 now, 14. Ralph Cramden, the blue collar guys, handling all his problems. $1,300 now to go to 14. Norton always trying to get him out of trouble. $1,300 now to go to 14. Anyone now? 13 now to go to $1,400. I'm at 13 now to go to 14. Anybody for the Honeymooners? Okay, you can't get these signatures anymore. That's for sure. There's 1,400. There's 1,500 now to bid 16. Now to 1,600. Nice item to kick off the sale, and we're doing it historically. We're going back in time here. I'm at 15 now to go to 16, 1,600, 17 now to go to $1,800. Now to go to 18. I'm at 17 now to go to $1,800. Anybody else now? 17 now to go to $1,800. 17 bid 18. Fair warning there at 1,700. Let's get it going again. I'm at 17 now to go to 1,800. Honeymooners. Great comedy show. 18 prior. We talked about that. That's a tie. We have a prior bid. We've had it here on Cynthia's HA.com. Now we ask you to advance. You can break that tie right now. She has it right now. Let's go to 1,900. Let's go to 1,900. Or maybe this is your time to use your cut bid at 1,850. Why not? Throw it out there. $50 more. You might get this one. I'm feeling confident. 1,800 now to go to 1,850. Now to go to 1,850. Slide the mouse over. Cut bid. Anybody there at 1,850? $1,800 it is. Fair warning. Fair warning at 1,800. Anybody else? Then we'll do it at $1,800. Who gets it? Internet bidder right there on HA.com. Excellent. Whenever you hear a prior, that's not a bad time to use your cut bid to kind of squeeze in the lead there. Lucille Ball, I tell you what, I remember seeing some photos of her way early in her career. What a beautiful, beautiful actress, Lucille Ball, and we know her as a great comedian. Lot 002, what do we have on this full-size photo? What are we going to have? $500 now to go to 5.5. Now to go to 550. 500 now, 550. One of the most famous redheads in Hollywood. 500 now, 5.5. Anybody there at 550? I like Love Lucy. She could have put an I guess there, but who doesn't? We all can say I love Lucy. 500 now, 5.5. Who's there at 550? 500 go with a 5.5 for the Lucille Ball oversized photograph signed. Anybody now? 500 now to go to 5.5. Fair warning at 500. Then we'll sell it at $500. Fantastic. Who gets it? Internet bidder. Lot 003, the cast and crew, Gilligan's Island Ashtray, signed by story editor Elroy Schwartz on this one. What are we going to have on it? 500, 480, now to go to 5. Now to go to 5. Pretty cool of memorabilia here. This 500 now to go to 5.5. 500 go 550. This would look great at your beach house, right? If you have one. 500 now, 5.5, 500 go 550. Anybody there at 5.5? 500 go to 50. What a great show. That was not on for that long. There weren't that many episodes, but I tell you, every hit, it was just a great show. Everyone enjoyed that. 500 now, 550. How they could not get off that island. Man, come on, you can do it. No, they would blow it. 500 now, 5.5. Now to go to 5.5. 500 go 550. They were smart enough to survive, but not smart enough to get the boat off the island. Yeah, well, 500 now, 5.5. Anybody there at 550? Cool item. We'll do it at 500. Great little memento there. 7101. And Mr. Azarian loved those shows from the 60s. Who didn't? Now we kind of watch them late at night, right? When you can't sleep, you watch them there on TV, or when you have a cold, right? You're homesick. I could binge watch. Yeah, I could binge watch all those shows. I Dream of Jeannie, Gilligan's Island. I just love all those. Yeah, you could do all of them. Let's get the Gilligan's Island cast right here. All 7 castaways. There they are on the island. What are we going to do? 6.25, 650. Great cast too. 700 now, 750, 750, 800 now, 850, 800 now, 850, 850, 900 now, 950, 950, $1,000 bill. How about 1,100 now to go to 11? 1,000 now, $1,100. Anyone now? 1,100 bid 12, 1,200 bid 13, 12 go 1,300, 12 it is now 13, 12 it is 1,300 now to go to 1,400. Again, all signed. Really cool. Marianne or Ginger there? Brian, what do you think? Marianne or Ginger? 1,300 now. Yeah, there you go. Good call. 1,300 now, 14, 13 now to go to 1,400. 1,400 now, 15 now to go to 1,500. 14 go to 15. That has been debated in a lot of bar rooms over the years. 1,500 now, 16. 15 goes 1,600. 15 goes 16. 1,500 now, 16. Anybody at $1,600? Yeah, Betty's like, I've heard the argument. I've heard it. I've been there at every 1,500 now, 16. 1,500 now, 16. 15 out of it, 1,600. Again, the whole cast, Gilligan's Island, great show. Anybody, a lot of memorabilia. We remember sold the hat at the Commissar collection. Some really cool stuff here. 15 now, 16. Great photo. Let's do it at 1,500. Moving on. 7102. Outstanding. Moving right along. Voyage to the bottom of the sea. This is the soil sampling spear. This is back in the mid 60s. Wow, let's do it. 500 now. Let's go to 540. Go to 5. 40. You could bid the $500. Anyone else? Back in the 60s, look at this. There it is. 500 now, 5.5. Now to go to 5.5. 500 bid 5.5. We're already off the ground here. No pun intended. 500 now to go to 550. 500 go to 5.5. Who's there at 550? 50 more bucks. Anybody? I'm at 550. Thanks. Now to go to 6. Voyage to the bottom of the sea. Great show. 600 now, 650, 600. And a lot of those sci-fi shows sprung up right in those mid 60s. And we'll see more of those here in a minute. 600 now, 650, 600 now, 6.5. What do you say? 650. Thanks. Now 7. Now to bid $700. 650 goes 7. 650 goes 700. 650 goes 7. Anybody else now? I'm at 650 bid $700. Come on, 7. Lucky 7. I can't believe someone's not going to go 50 more on this. I'm at $650 now to go to 7. 675 cut bid. There you go. They're thinking they're going to reach a little more. Love that. Great use, great illustration there, folks. They waited. They're thinking, I don't know. Can I go? Someone topped the cut bid. That's okay. If you bid 675, you can get right back in at 750. You don't have to walk away. Your cut bid doesn't have to be your last bid. All right, that's just another arrow in your quiver. You got lots more arrows in there. 700 now, 750. 700 goes 7.5. 700 bid 750. I'm at 700. Anybody else? Anybody else? If you bid 675, one more bid. What do you think? I say yes. Go 750. Anybody else now? 700. We'll do it at 700. Then goes to 7103. Our third Heritage Live bidder takes their seat right there. This is lot 006. Costume sketches for a principal cast, Lost in Space. And now we're seeing Lost in Space. Wait till you see what unfolds in front of you in a minute. That was a terrific show. What are we going to have on it? 5,500 for the sketches. Costume sketches just crushed it yesterday in our session 3, I believe. Session 3 it was. Just absolutely amazing. I'm at 5,500 now to go to $6,000. Now to go to 6,000 on the collection for Lost in Space, some of the costumes. Hey, you got to remember that some of these costumes that we're so familiar with, like the Joker, purple, green shirt, big flower, like those are so familiar to us. They had to be invented. Someone had to sit down and go, no, let's not go with blue. Let's go with purple. Like that had to be thought of. Same with these costumes. The Wizard of Oz costumes didn't just magically appear. They had to be invented. Someone had to think of that. What's the vibe? What are we going for here? Anyway, this is Lost in Space. 5,500 now to go to 6,000. 55 now to go to 6. Anybody else? I'm at 5,500. All right, the 5,500, that'll stay with us tonight. But consider those sketches. They were amazing yesterday. I think they can be just as amazing today. All right, City Beneath the Sea laser pistol. This is back in 1971. What are we going to have for it? 480 now to go to 5, now to go to 500. Wait till you see the sci-fi weaponry we have that's going to, there's 500 now, 5.5. The sci-fi weaponry that awaits you throughout the sale. I'm at 500 now to go to 550. That'd have been 5.5. Come on, 550, $500 now to go to 5.5. What do you think at 550 now 6? That'd have been 600. Now to go to 6, 550 now to go to $600. 75 bid 6. Now to go to $600. 600. Why not? Get a piece of the Azarian sale for we're under $1,000. Good night. I'm at 600 now, 650. 600, give me a half. 650 go 7. 650 go $700. Who's there at 7? 75 is good. Another cut bid. Fantastic. Remember, it doesn't have to be your last bid. 700. And to top a cut, you don't have to use your cut. You get one cut per lot. You can bid on every lot in the sale, but you can only use your cut bid once. Why not use it? But to top someone else's cut, you don't have to use your cut. 675 now to go to 7. That would be half the normal increment, and you still retain your cut bid option. I'm at 675 now to go to 7. 675 it is now to bid 700. We'll do it at 675. 7104. Someone took a shot at it and got it. Here we go. One of my favorite sitcoms. I love this, but this is from the movie, of course. Jack Lemmon, Felix Unger, desk name played from The Odd Couple. That was the movie. Of course, it went into a TV show. Jack Lemmon played Felix Unger at first, and then Tony Randall played Felix Unger later. One of my favorite characters, and I love the show. Here we are, Felix Unger from the movie. What do you think? $1,000. There's 1,100 now to bid 12. Now to go to $1,200. I'm at 1,100 now to bid 12. What do you think at $1,200? 11 out of bid 1,200. Now to go to $1,200. 11 out of bid 12. What do you say? Anybody there at 1,200? 11 is the number now to bid 12. Now to go to 12. I'm at 1,100. Fair warning. $1,100 now to go to 12. Remember, Walter Matthau starred in this piece as well, right? Anybody else now? 1,100 now to bid 12. 1,100. Yes. You remember The Odd Couple? You ever watched it? Oh, man, definitely watch an episode tonight. 1,100 out of bid 12. 1,100 it is, and it goes to 7105. All right, Joe Frazier. I see the cataloging says one of the best boxers in his generation. I might correct the cataloging. One of the best boxers ever. Joe Frazier was a son of a gun. Let me tell you something of all time. Here's a set of his gloves, autographed. What are we going to do? 500 now, 5.5. Now to go to 550. 500 get 5.5. 500 now, 550. Remember, that's when I know this might be too hard to remember. John, you remember this way in the back. Heavyweight fights were on regular TV. Remember, they were on network TV. You would just tune in to CBS and watch it. Remember that? You didn't have to pay per view. There was none of that. You just like, oh, NBC Sports, let's watch it. These were heavyweight championship bouts on regular TV. It's true. 500 now to go to 5.5. 500 go 550. Mr. Azarian's probably like, yes, that's exactly right. He remembers. 500 now, 5.5. Anybody there at 550? 500 go to 5.5. Anybody else? 500 bid 550. We'll do it at $500 for the cool sports-related item. Goes to Internet Bidder. Fantastic. All right, this is Mr. Azarian's, one of his, again, he loves the Batman. That was his big theme, man. Any Batman stuff he went after, and he went after it in high quality and rarity. This is the Adam West Batman stunt Batarang, right? Of course, this is just foam rubber. It just hit you, and you're like, well, that didn't hurt. But anyway, of course, this is a big part of Batman's arsenal, right? He could throw that boomerang like nobody's business. Ladies and gentlemen, the Batman stunt Batarang. What are we going to have? 18, now 19,000. You talk about history, TV history right here. I'm at 18,000, now to go to 19. 18,000, out of it, 19,000. Big item, big money. I'm at 18,000 now, $19,000. What do you say, 19? 18,000 is fair warning. Fair warning at $18,000. Anybody else? Anybody now for the Batarang? We're talking vintage with a capital V on this one. 18,000. Anyone else then? Then we'll sell it at $18,000 at the open. Pretty cool. That goes to an Internet Bidder on HA.com. Fantastic. This is lot 11. This is the Batman replica Batarang signed by Adam West, Burt Ward, Yvonne Craig, who is Batgirl, and a couple of arch villains right there. Really, really cool. I tell you what, if you were going to collect one Batman thing, I might collect this. It has all the autographs. It's a one-item stop and shop right here. You know what? This is my Batman representative. Let's get it going. What do you think? 18, now to go $1,900. Again, one-stop shopping. If you're a Batman fan, I mean, this has got everything for you, right? I mean, this is the deal. 1,800 now, 19. 18 now to go to 1,900. 18 go to 19. Fair warning, $1,800. It's at the open at 18. Should go for more, I think. Pretty cool item. 18 now to go to 19. Again, one-stop shopping here, and I promise you, Mr. Azarian did all the legwork for you. He did it all. I'm at 1,800 now, 19. 18 go to 1,900. Fair warning there at 1850. Sure, 19 now to go to 2,000. I promise you, these are easy decisions for something like this. Great quality, great preservation, great signatures. It's got everything included. 19 now to go to 2. Great prop, great autograph collection. It's all there. 1900 now to go to 2. 1900 bid 2000. And you know something, Brian, you could display this. You know what I'm saying? It's a really cool display. Put it on a little easel. It's the value's certainly there, but at $2,000, you could display this in your home. Feel free to do that. 19 now to go to 2. 1900 now to go to 2000. Anybody else? I'm feeling more like $3,000 on this, folks. That's where I'm at. Anybody else? 19 out of bid 2. $100 goes one more. Then I'm increasing it by $200 increments. Oh, and absolutely, Adam West for sure. 1900 now to go to $2,000. 1900 now to go to 2. Anybody else? Fair warning at 1900. Yeah, you can't get these autographs anymore. 1900 it is. Who gets it? Internet bidder. Pretty cool here. This is we're staying with Batman. We're staying with one of the villains, Frank Gorshin, right? He played the Riddler. Gosh, what? And you know what? When you look back on the cast and who got these parts, there you go. That was perfect. That was perfectly cast. Frank Gorshin was perfectly cast as the Riddler. Anyway, this is original Mark Perry cartoon artwork of Ren and Stimpy, and it's kind of for him with the big question mark on his torso there. So really a kind of a cool crossover item, like Brian and I discussed. Great item. What do we have? 19 now to go to 2. Now to go to $2,000. Now to be $2,000. Frank, of course, passed away nearly 20 years ago, back in 2005. Can you believe that? It's been that long. Anyway, 1900 now to go to 2,000. Now to be $2,000. I'm at 1900 now to go to 2. Anybody there at 2? Great item, of course, combining a little bit new with vintage. Anybody else? 1900. All right, 1900. We'll hold on to that. And that is a riddle why that didn't sell. That's fantastic. All right, here we go. A little bit different now. Let's change direction here. You're going to love these. These are substantial pieces of artwork here, folks, from Steve Kaufman, who was an apprentice of Andy Warhol. Right there, Emily, you remember him. Oil on canvas, measuring 33 by nearly 40 inches. Of course, this is a great, bold image here. This is an oil on canvas. Oil on canvas. So what do we have on it? 48 now, 5,000 for the Gotham City. If you own a movie room or a media room, what better image to have something like that as you walk into your little entertainment area? I'm at $4,800. Now to go to 5,000. Now to go to $5,000. I'm at 4,800. Now to go to 5. Anybody? Great superhero, Batman. Anyone else? 4,800 now to go to 5,000. And of course, this Welcome to Gotham City. So it's generic enough that it's not necessarily referring to the TV show or any particular Batman portrayed by any actor. It doesn't matter. This is just Welcome to Gotham City. Great image of Batman there. I'm at 48 now to go to 5,000. Now to go to 5. So whoever your favorite Batman is, whoever that is, this is it. So it's a really great piece. 48 now to go to 5. Now to go to 5,000. Now to bid 5. All right, $4,800 on that. We'll hold on to that one. That'll hang in our offices. But like I said, this is one of those items. I would not be surprised in the next hour, this is already gone at $5,000. It's going to be gone. So if you're even thinking about this one or the next one, we'll see what happens. But this one is going to be gone probably in a couple hours. So get right on it. You can get on our website right now into the still available things as this auction is going on. Any of the items that are still available, you can get on our website right now, hopefully break away to a different computer, stay on this auction, but you can go and buy these right now. So keep that in mind. All right, folks, let's similar item, 30 by 40, Superman coming right at you. What do we have? 48 now to go to 5. Now to go to 5,000. I love both of these items. Anyone out? $5,000. Again, a generic enough Superman, and you can call it whoever you like. I'm at 4,800, whoever portrayed that character. 4,800 now to go to 5,000. Now to bid 5. Any action on the 5,000? Super image here. Great. This is an oil on canvas now. 4,800. We'll do it at $4,800, and we'll hold on to that one tonight. It'll sit right beside Batman. The replica Superman cape from The Adventures of Superman. Sometimes I think I ought to wear one of these Superman capes. Sometimes I feel I do. No, only kidding. What are we going to have? $950, $1,000. If you feel like Superman, this is it from the Azarian collection. Again, did all the work for you. There it is. $950, go $1,000. $950 bid 1,000. Anyone now to open at 1,000 for the replica cape? Anybody else? All right, $950. And Brian and Joe, you can wear the Superman cape, alternating, of course, throughout the weekend. Here we go. This is called bumper artwork. If you remember, this is the Coneheads, Dan Aykroyd, Jane Curtin, Lorraine Newman, of course. We know them as the Coneheads. But as Saturday Night Live would break to a commercial, they would come back to an image of the studio. They would often put up a piece of this artwork and then go back to a commercial, right? Remember, so they do a quick commercial, 30-second. They come back. and they do that for 5 seconds, and then they go to the other commercials. This artwork would show to kind of go, oh my gosh, the Coneheads are coming in. It would keep you hooked in the show like, I want to watch. So this is that original bumper artwork. What are we going to have on the SNL? 3,000, now 3,200. All my SNL fans, come on. I'm at $3,000 now, $3,200. $3,000 now, 32. Now to go to $3,200. I'm at 3,000 now, bid 3,200. 3,000 now, 32. What do you think? By the way, for our younger Heritage associates, this was a famous bit in SNL, just to let you know. I'm at 3,000 now, 3,200. Now to bid 32. 3,000. 3,000 is the number, and it sells on our HA.com. There it is. Elizabeth Taylor, one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood ever, and that is other people's term. She was known as that, and I think certainly lived up to it. This is the back for a director's chair. Elizabeth Taylor, there she is. What are we going to have on it? 480. Now to go to $5. Now to go to $500 for Liz Taylor. She became a Liz Taylor later on, but Elizabeth Taylor, 480. Now to go to $500. They said she had violet eyes. Does anyone remember that? Violet? I mean, who has that? Anybody? Jessica, do you have violet eyes? No, 500. Now to go to 5.5. Emily already has the bid. 500 now, 550. Now to bid 5.5. I'm at $500. Now to go to 5.5. Who's there at 550? 500. Bid 5.5. Anybody else? 500. Elizabeth Taylor. I'm not going to say Liz. Elizabeth Taylor, director's chair back on this. We're familiar with those, right? The two little loops, and you put it in the chair. We're familiar with that. I'm at $500 now to go to, and that's a collectible genre all by itself. People collect those. I've seen them for presidential things. I've seen them for directors, actors. They're all there. Some folks just collect those. I'm at 500 now to go to 550. Now to go to 5.5. I will do it at $500. 7103. All right, we'll stay with Elizabeth Taylor from the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I think we all tune into that on Thanksgiving Day. That's on the TV, right? With the smell of the turkey, right? I mean, we all remember that, and everyone's marching down. Is it Fifth Avenue or Broadway? I forget. Anyway, New York. Has anyone ever been to the Macy's parade? Anyone? I've been there, and it rained the whole time. And let me just tell you, someone had one of those obnoxious golf umbrellas. Don't bring those to the parade, okay? I mean, or else I'm going to bring my picnic table umbrella, all right? And I will trump you, and I'll have that. But anyway, it rained during the parade, but it's still pretty cool to be there. Throngs of people. Anyway, Elizabeth Taylor signed Macy's Day. She might have been a marshal, or perhaps, or a co-marshal. But anyway, there's her autographed jacket. What are we going to do? 950, 1,000. Now to go to $1,000. 950 go 1,000. 950 is anybody at $1,000. 950 go $1,000. Who's there? Anybody else? 950. Really? Elizabeth Taylor? There's got to be Elizabeth Taylor fans out there. Anybody else now? I'm a 950 only for Elizabeth Taylor, one of the great Hollywood starlets. Anybody else? We'll do it at 950. That will stay right here. There we go. All right, Cher. All right, she was a stadium filler, right? She was a stadium filler. Who's the current stadium filler, ladies? Who is that? Taylor Swift, right? Taylor Swift, right? So if you're a Swiftie, that's the way Cher was. Cher was that person. Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga, right? Shania Twain, Madonna was a stadium filler. She could fill stadiums, but so could Cher. Here's her signed personal black faux fur hat. Let's do it. 800 now, 850. 800 go 850. 800 go the 8.5. I'm at $800 now to go to 850. And Cher filled them, folks. I'm talking 80,000 done. Next city, 80,000. Next city, 100,000. She did it. I'm at $900 now to go to 950. 900, give them the half now. 900 go 950, and it's signed by Cher. So, I guess you could protect that signature. Probably wear it. 9.25 go to 950. 925 now to go to 9.5. I'm at 9.25 go 950. 925. Anybody now at 950? 9.25 go to 950. I'm at 9.25. Anybody there? Anybody there beyond that at 950? Did she perform at the Super Bowl, at a Super Bowl? Someone look that up, will you? I don't know why I think that. I'm at 925 now to go to 950. 9.25. Anybody else then? Anybody else? 9.25. Bid the 950. Then we'll do it at 925, and that goes to 7106. Okay. Ann Lockhart, Lieutenant Sheba, there she is, June Lockhart's daughter. We're familiar with that. These Colonial Warrior jackets, suede, very, very rare here from Battlestar Galactica. Item number 20. 4,800 now to go to 5,000. Look at this from Battlestar Galactica. That was a short run series, but popular. 48 now to go to 5. Now to go to 5,000. 48 now to go to 5,000. You get the suede jacket and you get the pants as well, Brian. You get the pants as well. You get everything. You get the whole thing. There's 5,000. And you get the boots. There you are. I actually think the boots probably that has a little more cool factor for me, but you get all of it. You get the whole thing. So I'm at $5,000 now to go to 55. Now to go to $5,500. I'm at 5,000 now to bid 55. 5,000 now 5,500. Anybody else? I'm at 5,000. Maybe 55. Maybe 5,250. Maybe you're thinking, gosh, I really wanted this. Could I go 5,250? Maybe just throw out your cut bid and do it right now. Anyway, I'm at 5,000, a little bit more, teeny bit more money. 5,000 now to go to 55 or 52.50. And we'll do it at 5,000, and that sells. Who gets it? 71. Oh, that's why we have spare pens here, I guess, huh? There we go. All right, so she's saying the national anthem in 1999. Okay, so she was at the Super Bowl at least. Kind of cool. Let's move on to, now I got the spare pen. All right, here we go. Lorne Greene, he played a variety of characters. Here he is, the Commander Adama, right? Is that it? And that is in that is his ensemble, Battlestar Galactica. And then he was Ben Cartwright in Bonanza before that. What are we going to do? 75. Now to go to 8,000 for Lorne Greene. What a great actor he was. What great versatility. What great range, I would say. I'm at 75 now to go to 75 now to go to $8,000. Anyone else? 75 now to go to 8,000. There it is. Now to go to 85. 8,000 I've got now to go to 85. 8,000 now to go to $8,500. He had a killer smile for sure. 8,000 now to go to 85. 8,000 bid the $8,500. What do you think? Anybody else? What do you think, Serena? 8,500? She says, yeah, I would. So anybody else? I'm at 8,000 now, 85. Fair warning at 8,000 for Lorne Greene. Battlestar Galactica takes off again. 8,000 goes to 7107. So now we have 21 items sold, and 7 of them have gone to 7 different Heritage Live bidders. That's pretty cool. The Cylon Blaster Rifle from Battlestar Galactica. We're staying with that series. What do we have? 38, 4,000, now 42. All right, here we go. The sci-fi weaponry, folks. I knew it would take off. I'm at 4,000, now 42. 4,000, now $4,200. I'm at 4,000, now 42. $4,000. Bid the 4,200 or 41. Anybody else? I'm at $4,000. Now to a little bit more. A little bit more at 4,000. Now to go to a little bit more at 41 or 42. All right, we'll settle that at $4,000. 7108, our 8th bidder. Thank you very much. Hitting a lot of little variety here, and then we'll start really focusing in on Star Wars. I know some of you are here for that and waiting patiently, but some great items still remain to get us into that. We are at lot 23, the Fonzie animation cell from the Fonz and Happy Days gang. That was a cartoon after the show, short-lived. Of course, we all know Happy Days, the show. What do we have? 500 now, 5.5. 500, give me the 550. 500 now, 550. Anybody else? $500 now to bid 5.5. Come on, 550. $500. Anyone else? Fair warning there at $500. There he is, the Fonz. Hey, remember that? He made that whole popular. 500, give me 550. 500, yes, go the 5.5, or I'll take 5.25. $500. Anyone? All right, we'll do it at $500, and that goes to Infinite Fire. All right, Tim Allen, Tim Taylor, cast sign leather tuba. Remember that? From Home Improvement, 91 through 99. Long show. It's got signed by Tim Allen, Richard Karn, and other stars as well on the show. What are we going to have? 575 and a working tool belt as well. I wouldn't suggest doing your home projects with this, but you could. I'm at 575 now to go to 600. Now to go to 600, 575 now to go to 6. 575. Tim Allen had that whole bit, did stand-up comedy with the whole manly things, the tools. 575 now to go to 6. Of course, the natural evolution was Home Improvement. 575 now to go to $600. Now to bid 6. 575. 575 it is, and that sells too. Internet bidder. All right, friends. All right, our younger ladies, you're still watching this show. I know you are because my girls are at home. That's for sure. They're in their 20s. They love the show. They binge watch it. This is lot 25, the set of original prop mugs from Central Perk. Now, these mugs are not out of some gift shop at NBC or ABC, wherever the show was. They're not out of a gift shop. These mugs were actually on the set, okay? And each one of these mugs is signed individually by the star, a few of them citing their character as well, which is so super cool. You have all 6 characters here from the very, very popular Friends. I'm going to call it a franchise. It's still running. The residuals have to be amazing on that show. Lot 25, what are we going to do? 5,000, 55 now, 6,000 now to go to 65, 6,000 now, 65, 7,000 now, 75, 75 there's 8 now to go to 85, 85 now to go to 9, 9 now, 9,500, 9,500 I'm at 9,000 go 95, 9,000 go 95. Again, these were mugs on the show, 92.50 too early, 95 now to go to 10. Oh, you might land on 10. That's a good place to be because I'm only asking for 500 more. When I get to 10, I'm asking for 1,000 more. I'm at 95. You go 500 more, get to 10, get to 10,000. Anybody else for 500 more to get to 10? Because after that, I'm going to squeeze your competitor for 11,000. If you can bid 10,000, I would do it now. You get all 6 mugs, all great signatures. The signature quality is fantastic. And this was actually again, the mugs are on set, and they were all signed by the cast at a wrap party, right? That's it. That's the end of the show. And so they all signed it, and they're beautifully uniform. I mean, really, really nice signatures. I'm in 9,500. Now to go to 10,000. Anybody there at 10,000? Very popular Friends show. 9,500 is it, and 9,500 it stays. Who gets it? Internet buyer. Here we go, moving along, the Brady Bunch movie cast. Remember that? That was obviously the spoof on the Bradys. Pretty cool. Lot 26. What are we going to do? 480 now to go to 5. Now to go to $500. And autographed, of course. Anybody else? I am at 480 now to bid 500. Now to bid $500. Anyone else? Shelley Long. That's right. She played the mom. There she is. And who played the Brady? Let's see. Gary Cole played Mike Brady. There it is. Anyway, I'm at 480 now to go to 5. Great, really funny spoof movie. Really, if you grew up with the Brady Bunch, you had to love the spoof because looking back, those 20, 30 years that had gone by are so funny. Anyway, I'm at 480 now to go to 5. That was a primetime show. That was on prime time. That was not on Saturdays. That was on prime time, at 7 p.m. at night. People tuned in to watch that after dinner. I'm at 480 now to go to 500. Now to go to 5. 480 it is. Anybody at 5? 480 is the number, and that will stay with us, the Brady Bunch. Remember everybody running down that staircase? Here we go, Linda Hamilton. Oh, man, Sarah Connor, hero-worn tank top from Terminator 2. That is awesome. Again, James Cameron directed that one. Really great movie from Terminator 2. Lot 27. 15, 1,600, now 1,700, 1,800, 17, now 18, now to go 1,900, bid 2. Now to go to 2,000. 19 now to go to $2,000. 19 it is now to go to 2,000. 21 now 22. Terminator 2, one of the biggest blockbusters ever. I'm at 21. Of course, the Terminator franchise, the series. 22 now 24. Now $2,400. Sarah Connor, what a tough person she was. Remember that? Big muscles too. 22 now 24. 22 now 2,400. 22 it is now to go to 24. 22 bid the 4. Anybody there at $2,400? 22, yes. Anybody at 24? Terminator 2, Sarah Connor. It's played by Linda Hamilton. Really cool. And this, of course, the hero tank. Anybody else? I'm at 2,200 bid the 4. 2,200, yes. Anybody else? Really cool. $2,200 takes it, and it goes to 7109. All right, one of the big items of the sale, the Arnold Schwarzenegger signature Terminator ensemble, and it's right outside. Really, really cool. Has a letter of authentication from Guns N' Roses drummer Matt Sorum, who was actually gifted this from Arnold himself. I don't think he could ever fit in it. It was too big for him. But at any rate, so super cool. So a lot of cool rock and roll crossover here. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I mean, the unmistakable character he played. Ladies and gentlemen, lot 28, one of the big items in the Azarian sale. Let's do it. 24,000 now 26,000. I'm going to put my pen down. Big item for the leather. Top and bottom, really cool. Displayed out there. Everyone's stopping and looking at it. I'm at 24 now 26,000. 24 now to go to 26,000. Again, it has all the LOAs. It's all there. It's one arm length away from Arnold himself. One arm length away, right? I mean, it went from Arnold to the drummer and now to you. So I guess you could say upon acquisition, 2 arm lengths. But right now, 1 arm length away. I'm at 24,000 now to 26. Why don't you go 25,000? Do 25. I'm at 24,000. Just say, all right, I'll just go 25. You want to go 25,000? Thank you, 25,000. Just need to hear a little. 26 now, 28. Now to go to 28. These are easy decisions at this level. I mean, I'm thinking let's keep bidding until we get to 50, and then we'll start thinking. I'm at 26 now, 28. 28,000 to you. I need it. I'm at 26 now, 28,000. No brainer. Let's do it at 28. 26,000, 28,000. That would be a cut bid. That's fine. 27. Can you top it at 28? 27,000. Prior 27. Now you have to go to 28. That's okay. You want to go to 28,000? Sure. 28 now 30. Now to go to 30,000. Heritage Live. I'm at 28 on the phone. Now to go to 30. What do you think? I mean, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger right here, an arm's length away from the star himself. I'm at 28,000 now 30. I'm at 28 here. Safely done. I got you. Now to go to 30. Heritage Live. What do you think? 30,000 for this? I mean, it's one of the biggest blockbuster movies ever. I'm at 28,000 now to go to 30,000. 28 now to go to 30. 28 it is. Anybody else then? Anyone else beyond that? 28,000? 28,000 is the number, and that will hold up, and it goes to 7503. Outstanding. 28 grand. Here we go. Here is the Rise of the Machines, another Arnold Schwarzenegger outfit from Terminator 3. Comes with the LOA from New Line Cinema president Jim Rosenthal. Look at that. I mean, we are talking right from the original source. The provenance, airtight. Let's do it. 14 now, 15,000. Now to go to 15. 14,000. Hey, you buy this will get you in the gym. because you're going to have to work out to even get close to fitting in this. 14,000 out, 15 grand. Now to go to 15, I'm at 14,000 out, $15,000. 14, got to have the 15 on this one. Rise of the Machines. He is playing a good Terminator. 14,000 out, $15,000. Anybody at 15? 14, yes. Anybody at 15,000? 14 bid to $15,000. Anybody else? Wow. It comes with the boots, everything, top to bottom with the boots. I'm at $14,000. Now to go to 15,000. All right, we'll do it at 14,000, and that goes to that. We'll hold on to that tonight, correct? Wow, that's, folks, you missed that one. I promise you, that was a miss. You ought to be rethinking that one. If something doesn't work out in the sale later on, maybe you're waiting for that. That's going to be gone by this afternoon. Space Jam, Michael Jordan, signed by Michael Jordan. Hey, I lived in Chicago during all that time. That was a fun place to be when Michael Jordan was playing. Anyway, lot 30, let's do it.
4,800.
48 now to go to 5. He did the whole cartoon show with the Looney Tunes. Pretty cool. Great movie. This guy was unbelievable. Greatest, one of the greatest athletes, greatest basketball player. And then he's a movie star too. So pretty cool. I'm at 4,800 now to go to 5. Now to go to 5,000. And there it is, signed at the bottom. I'm at 4,800 now to bid 5,000. Come on, 5 grand. Anybody there at 5,000? 4,800. Anybody else? 4,800 now to go to 5 for Space Jam. And this is wonderfully framed and presented. It's a big thing out there. It's really big. 4,800 now to go to 5,000. Really cool. Anybody else for 5? All right, 4,800. That is a neat item as well. We'll hold on to that with the Batman, the Superman framed art, and this. Get on those right away. All right, the full-size Martian Death Ray rifle from Mars Attacks from Warner Brothers. There it is, a Tim Burton piece, a little bit like Tim Burton-esque, if you will. What are we going to have? 4,000. Go 42. Now $4,200. I'm at 4 now to go to 42. 4,000 bid 4,200. 4,000 out, $4,200. What do you think at 42? I'm at $4,000. Fair warning at 4. Fair warning at 4,000. I'll take 41 if it matters. Again, sci-fi weaponry. That's the big name here. What are we going to do on it? I'm at 4,000 out, 42. $4,000 it is, and it stays at 4,000. Goes to Internet Bidder. Thank you. The War Room Miniature Flying Saucer Map Marker. And we have 2 of these, of course. We have the Flying Saucer and the tank from Mars Attacks, right? They're trying to figure out how to beat the enemy here. But this is the enemy. This is the Martian forces represented by the spacecraft. What are we going to have? 1250 for the Flying Saucer, now 13. Now 1,300. I'm at 12 and a half now, 1,300. 1250 bid to 13. Anybody there? Anybody else? 1250 for the more modestly priced items. I'm going to move along a little quicker. 1250 now 13. Another $50 bill gets you in the lead for 1,300. I mean, $50. Anybody else? 1250 now 13. We'll do it at 1250. Who wins? Internet buyer. Now for the allies, right? For the tank. They're the ones we're going to win. We're going to win this battle. What are we going to have for the human forces? 5 1/4. Wow, we're only half the value of the Martian forces. Oh, that's a bummer. 5 1/4 now to go to 550. Now 5 1/2. 5 1/4 now to go to 5 1/2. What do you think at 5 1/2? 525. Anybody else? 5 1/4 now to go to 550. 5 1/4 it is. 525. Wow, I didn't notice, Riley. You're kind of dressed like the Terminator right there, huh? Got the whole thing going. Look at that. Got the leather black jacket, the whole deal. Lot 34, The Sopranos, oversized photograph signed by 11 cast members. There they are. What are we going to do? Tony right out front. Let's do it. 31, now 32. That shows everyone still binge watches that. I'm at 31, now 32. 31, now $3,200. Sopranos, so super famous. And again, that's a binge watching show. A lot of people are still watching it. Folks who couldn't get it in when HBO had it as a series, they're taking on 3, 4, 5 episodes at a time. I'm at 3,100 now, 32. Still the greatest opening song of any show. Anyway, 31 now, 32. 31 it is now, 32. The whole cast. We'll do it at 3,100. Goes to. Terrific. Here we go. The premiere poster. This is it. This year. Look how Gandolfini is so young looking on that one. This is the premiere show signed by 18 cast members. Let's do it. 1,200, 1,300 now, 14. They had more cast members because I guess that got killed off during the show, right? No. 14, 1,500 now, 16. Now to go to 1,600, 15 out of it, 16. 1,500 now, 1,600. Hey, that was a water cooler show too. People talked about that the next morning. Sure. 1,600 now, 17. Hey, you watch The Sopranos, you catch it? 1,700 now, 18. Now 18, 17 now to go to $1,800. I'm at 17, bid 18. 1,700 now, 1,800. Thank you. Now 19. Now to go to $1,900. I'm at 18. Now to bid 19. Heritage Live. What do you think at 1,900? I'm at 1,800. Bid the 19. Let's do that. Let's get to $1,900. Heritage Live a little bit. There it is. 1,900. We're talking about The Sopranos. Everyone loved that show. 18 cast members. This is the poster. Again, I think these are great things to display in your home, in your media room, or just if you have a big screen somewhere in that room. I think it's just cool to have something like this. I'm at 1950, now to go to 2000. There's 2 now to 22. 2000 now 22. 2 grand now 22. 2000 now 2200. 22 it is now 24. Now 2400. 24. Thanks. Bid 26. Now to bid $2,600. Anybody else? I'm at 24 now 26. 26 bid 28. 26 go 2800. 26 now to go to $2,800. What do you think? 26 bid 28. 28, thanks. How about 3 grand? How about 3,000? 3,000 now 32. Bid $3,200. I'm at 3. 3,000. Tony Soprano. There he is. 32 now 34. Now 34. Yes, 3,600 now. Now to bid $3,600. 36, 34 now 3,600. 3,400. Anybody else? 3,400. It is. 36. It is now 38. 38 bid 4. Now to go to 4,000. Again, we saw some great autograph pieces. We saw the Batarang. We've seen this. This is pretty cool, right? Some great autographs. We saw the Gilligan's Island. That was great. This is great. I'm at 4 grand. You know how long it would take to get this and compile this? Huge. I'm at 4 grand now, 42. And obviously, you can't get the autograph of Tony anymore. 42 now, 44. Now to go to 44. I'm at 42, bid 4,400. 44, bid 46. Come on, 4,600. 44 now to 46. What do you think at 46? I'm at 40. There it is. 46, bid $4,800. Let's go 48. 46 bid to 48, 4,600. Anybody else? 46 it is. Now to go to 48. Thank you. Bid 5. Now to go to 5,000. Bid the 5 grand. What do you think? Heritage Live, you've got the call. I'm at 48. Remember, after this, there's 5. Now I'm asking for 500 more. 5,500. 5,000 go to 55. 5,000 bid $5,500. Heritage Live, what do you think? What do you say? 5,250. Someone cutting up the bid. That's okay. Remember, that doesn't have to be your last bid. And to top a cut bid, you don't have to use your cut. That still remains. So you could bid 55. Thank you very much. And now to go to 6,000. Now to go to 6. I'm at 55. Now to go to 6. Hey, if you're on the wrong side of that cut, there it is. You took away the advantage. Now 6. Now to go to 6,500. Now let's see if that opposing bidder uses their cut at 6,250. They did. Interesting. Now remember, if you use that cut earlier, you can top them and level the playing field at 6,500. You can level it. I'm at 62.50 now to go to 65. Another 250. If you've come all this way, if you've clawed your way to this, 65. Nice job. Now to go to 7,000. Now to bid 7. I'm at 65 now. 7,000. 7,000 bid 75. I'm at 7,000 now. 75. Anybody at $7,500? I'm at 7. 7 grand. Go to 7.5. Go $7,500. 7,000 bid 75. 7,000. Come on, 75. What do you think there? Anybody at 7,500? I'm at $7,000. Now to bid 75. Anyone else? What do you say? Emily's waiting on you. She is laser focused on her computer screen, waiting for your bid. I'm at 7,000. I'm at 75. Any other bids now for the great cast member poster? Really nice, all signed. 7,000. Looks like it'll hold up, and it does. And who wins? 7110. 10 separate Internet Heritage Live bidders, winning bidders. That's terrific. Pierce Brosnan, James Bond. Remember this? We had a great James Bond offering yesterday. It was James Bond Day here at Heritage, basically. But now we're at the Azarian collection, the stunt fencing saber from Die Another Day. Let's do it. 19, now to go to 2. Now to go to $2,000. James Bond fans await. Here we are. 1,900 bid 2. 2 grand. You just have to top the open. I'm at 1,900 now to go to 2. 1,900 bid 2,000. Anybody else? 1,900. Anyone else? Take a swing at this one. 1,900 bid 2,000. 1,900 is the number, and we'll hold on to that. That just can't cut into the open. Here we go, folks. This is the Thermion laser pistol from Galaxy Quest. Again, let's see what the sci-fi weaponry does. It's killing it today. Let's do it. 15, 1,700, 1,800. There it goes again. 1,800 now, 19. 1,900 now, 2,000 bid 22. 2,000 now, $2,200. 2,000 now, 22. I'm at 22. It is now 24. Thank you. Bid 26. 24 now, $2,600. I'm at 24 now, 26. 24 bid 2,600. 24 now, 26. 26 it is. 28 over here with Cynthia. Now 3,000. Now to go to 3. 3,000. 32 bid 34. I'll take a sip while you ladies keep duking it out here. No, you know what? I can't afford to take a sip. 3,800. What the heck, Cynthia? 3,901. Can you fix that? Emily, can you fix that? Can you go to 4 grand? I'm at 39 and $1. Thank you, 4,000. There, we got 4,000 now. Cynthia, what do you say now? You have anything? She's got nothing. 4,000 now, $4,200. I'm at 4,000 now, 42. Of course, weeks before the sale, folks, our Heritage, HA.com, our internet bidders can put in whatever they like. Thus the 4,901, as long as you meet the minimum. But anyway, I'm at $4,000. We like to have a little fun here. Actually, I mean, Cynthia had nothing to do with that, but we're going to blame her anyway because that's what I do. 4,000 now, 4,200. 4,000 now, 42. 4,000 bid 4,200. Anybody else beyond the $4,000 level? 4,000 is the number from Galaxy Quest. Let's do it. 7111. Thank you very much. How about Xavier Schools for Gifted Youngsters? Never went to one of those schools. The camping blanket from X-Men United. Let's do it. 500. 500. Brian went to those schools. 500 now, 5.5. He went, but he never attended. There you go. 500 now, 55. 500 now to go to 55. 500 now, $5,500. Anyone? 500 now, 55. 500. Anyone else? Brian Shanes, are you here? You here? No? All right. Missed another day. 500 now, 5.5. Anybody there at 550? $500. Anyone else? 550. There it is. Moving along for the X2 X-Men United. 550 now to go to 6. There it is. There's the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. I'm at 550, go 600. Now to go to 6, 5.5, bid 6. Anyone else? 550, go 600, 5.5. Fair warning at 550. Anyone else? 550 is the number. Goes to 7103. Outstanding. All right. Pretty cool. The Johnny Blaze motorcycle leather ensemble from the jump scene in Ghost Rider. There it is. You got, how about those flames coming off the pant leg? That's pretty cool. I might just get something like this and walk around the mall and something like this, just because it's so cool. Lot 39. What are we going to have for Johnny Blaze? 4,400. 44. Now 46. Now 45. All I need is $4,500 on this one. Anybody? Any motorcycle riders out there? Anybody? Anyone ride? Anybody? No. All right. Anybody? We're at 4,400 now to go to 45. 45 on Johnny Blaze. Anybody else? Fair warning then at $4,400 now to go to 45. 4,400 it is, and that will stay here. Can you imagine showing up for like a motorcycle riding lesson in that? You're just getting a bike brand new. That's your new jumpsuit. All right, I love this. The Star Trek, the original series, is a replica tricorder prop made by Mark English. Pretty cool. He was kind of a prop maker after the fact, but this is a great replica. What are we going to have? 1750, 18, 2000. There you go. Riley's in the chair now. 2000 now, 22 in the hot seat, as they say. 2200 now, 24, 22. I'm at 2000 rather. Now to go to 22 now, 24 bid 26. Now to go to 2600. I'm at 24 now, 26, 26, 28 bid 3. Now to go to 3000 Heritage Live. I'm at 28 now, 3000. Now to go to 3. I'm at 28 now to go to $3,000. Anybody? 2800 now, 329. It is 3000 bid 32. Bid $3,200. I'm at $3,000 now, 32. Bid 4, there it is, now 36. Couple of bidders out there. Couple of bidders fighting it out. Heritage Live, what do you say? Star Trek, now to go to 36. 34 now, 36. 34 now, $3,600. You know, it's funny looking at the Star Trek, kind of the props and the replicas that Star Trek had. Now, every fifth grader in America has an iPhone. It's like, it's weird. 3,800 now and now you take your kid's temperature just by holding something right close, right? It takes the temperature. It's amazing. 38 now, you take your blood pressure on your finger. 38 now to go to 4,000, now to go to 4. 3,800 now to go to 4. You wear an iWatch, tells you how well you slept last night. You didn't sleep well, you shouldn't go to work. That's the mindset. 3,800 now to go to 4. Now to go to 4,000. 38 now to go to $4,000. 38, yes, go to 4,000. 38 it is. Anybody at 4,000? Anyone else? 3,800. Fair warning there at 3,800. Then we will settle that at $3,800. Goes to 7112. Thank you very much. Let's stay with Star Trek, the replica medical hypospray prop. Let's do it. $1,000. Anybody there at 1,000? My 950 go 1,000. 950 yes, bid $1,000 bill. Anybody there at 1,000? 950 is in the bank. Let's do 1,000. Anyone else? Fair warning at 950. Anybody else then? Fair warning at 950. All right, the hypospray. We will take that one, and we will wait on that. That awaits you. All right, this is going to be pretty cool. The replica Type 1 hand phaser made by Mark English again. What are we going to have on it? 1,400 now 15, the primary weapon. 1,400 now 15, now 1,500. 1,400 now 15. Looks like kind of a very, very a basic TV remote control. Think about it. I'm at 1,400 now 15. 14 go 15. 14 it is. 14 it stays, and we will stay with that. We'll hold on to that phaser. This is pretty cool. This was for Shatner, not necessarily seen in the movie, but you see Scotty wearing one right up there in the photo. That's pretty cool. This is the Captain Kirk production-made Starfleet tunic from Star Trek: The Motion Picture. What are we going to do? 48. I know this is going to $5,000. There are so many Star Trek people up on this one. Anybody else beyond the 48? Now to go to 5,000. Now to go to 5. 4,800 now. $5,000 on this one for Star Trek. A lot of Trekkies out there. There we go. A lot of Trekkies. Is that it, Brian? That's the Trekkie. Is that it? Ling long and prosper. That's it. I see. That's what we're doing. 5,000. Now to go to 55. 5,000. Jessica shrugged, but it now went to 5,000 while we were shrugging there. 5,000 now 55. 5 now to go to 55. That was it, wasn't it? Is that it? Yeah, okay, cool. 5,000 out 55. 5 grand to 5,500. 5,000 out of 55. 5,000 go to $5,500. Anyone else? I want to live long and prosper. I really do. 5,000. Anyone else beyond that? Pretty cool tunic from Star Trek, the motion picture. Anyone else beyond that? Maybe 5,250. You know, I want to mention the cut bid. Something like this worthy of the cut. You got to use your cut bid. Get on this. This is from Star Trek. Everybody, all my Trekkie fans out there. All right, we'll do it at 5,000, and that'll stay right there. Who gets it? 7103, repeat bidder. Thank you very much. Here we go. McCoy, Bones McCoy, the medical tunic right there. And look at all the medical insignia you get there from the a doctor of the fleet. What are we going to do? 7,000 out 75. 7,000 out $7,500. Anybody? 7,000 out 7,500. 7,000 out 75. Where are all my surgeons, doctors out there? You can wear this doing your rounds at the hospital. I think it'd get some looks, but it'd be pretty cool. 7,000 out 75. $7,000 now to go to $7,500. Anyone else? The Wrath of Khan on this one. Star Trek 2. I'm at 7,000 now 75. What do you think is 75? Fair warning on this one. Fair warning at 7,000. It's going to sell. There's no waiting until Monday on this one. It does sell $7,000, and it goes to Internet Buyer. Pretty cool. Here we go. The Vulcan ear appliances from Star Trek: The Voyager. This is a Tuvok, the Tuvok ears. What are we going to do? 480 now, $500. What did Leonard Nimoy's ears sell for yesterday? What did those sell for? $20,000. Here's a similar variety. 480 now to go to 5. Now to go to $500. Anyone? 480 go to 5. 480 it is now to go to 500. Acquired from Tim Russ's sister Angela. Comes with a COA from Heritage, of course. 480 now to go to 500. 480. There's 5. Thank you very much. Someone was listening. Someone had their ears perked up on that one. 480 now to go. 500 now to go to 550. Now to go to 5.5. 500 go 550. 500 it is. Anybody else? Anyone else now? $500. Fair warning at 5. Fair warning at 500. 500 is the number, and it goes to 7113. Another new bidder. Welcome to our sale. Welcome to Dallas. Welcome to Heritage Auctions. Star Trek: The Voyager. This is a great photograph signed by 9 cast members on this one. Let's do it. 700 goes 750. Again, we're starting dipping our feet into the Star Trek, and again starting to launch into the great sci-fi pieces that await. 7,000 now 750. 700 now 7.5. 700 bid to 50. What do you think? Heritage Live. What do you say? Are you serious? Where are all my? For 750, we have a completely signed cast of a Star Trek motion picture by 9 cast members. I'm at $700 now to go to 750. 700 is the number. Does it stop there? You tell me, and we'll do it at $700. And who gets that? Oh, we do. We're going to hold on to that. I'm sorry. That stays with us. Okay. Big stuff here, folks. These are the big items here. This is the Imperial Stormtrooper Hero E1 blaster. When we talk about hero, whenever you see that word, that is made, the details on the object, on the prop, or that to such a degree where they can take close-up shots of it. So this is one of those hero pieces from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. It comes with the LOA from the producer. So really, really cool. Basically, this is a deactivated machine gun. So it looks so real because it essentially is real. What do we have on lot 47? 70,000. Now $75,000. I'm at 70 now to go to $75,000. Again, from the Imperial Stormtrooper Hero E1 blaster from Star Wars Episode 4. Anybody else now? 70,000 now to go to 75,000. I got to have 75 on this one. 70,000 now to go to 75. A couple of people on the phone on this one. I'm at 70,000 now to go to 75. Again, the sci-fi weaponry big in this sale. Very well represented. I'm at 70,000 now, 75. Who's there at 75,000? 70,000. Anybody else then? Anyone else? I'm going to move along on this one. $70,000. Anybody? All right, we'll stop it at $70,000. And that'll stay here for right now. You can call Brian. His number is right there on the front of the catalog, or Joe, and let them know that you're interested and you have terrible regrets and you can't sleep because you missed that piece. So that you can call him on that. Take a quick sip. Okay, moving along, we're on lot 48, the Imperial Stormtrooper helmet from the collection of costume designer John Molo with signed LOA. He was an Oscar winner. This is pretty cool. We have no other original Star Wars helmet from the original movie has such a great pedigree as this. None. This is it. If you are looking for anything even similar to this Stormtrooper, you can't find it. This is it, folks. This is the one, again, from the Azarian collection, incredibly, impeccably acquired. What are we going to have on it? 240,000. Now to go to 250,000 for the Imperial Stormtrooper helmet from the collection costume designer John Molo, Academy Award winner for this. I'm at 240,000 now, $250,000. Anybody at 250,000? I'm at 240 now to go to 250,000. 240 to go to 250. Anybody out there at $250,000? I know the Star Trek serious, sophisticated collectors want this. I'm at 240,000 now to go to 250. Any other answers beyond the 240,000? I know there are some answers you folks are thinking about it, and I get it. 240, 250,000, a lot of money. Not so much a lot of money for this. Anybody now beyond that? You can think about that. Get with Brian right after the sale or during the sale and get this. We will lock this up for now at $240,000 and await your phone call. That's a great one. All right, lot 49, getting back to the weaponry. This is the DH-17 Rebel Alliance blaster pistol from Star Wars Episode 4. It's a great prop pistol. What do we have? $38,000 now, $40,000. $48,000 for the weaponry. I'm at $38,000 now to go to 40. Heritage Live, what do you think at $40,000? I'm at 38 now. 38, no 39s. I got to get you over the bar at 40,000. Anybody now? 38,000 now to go to 40,000. Where are the bidding now? 38 now to go to 40. Fair warning at 38,000. Anybody else? Anyone else then beyond the 38? Then we'll do it at $38,000. That will stay here as well in our arsenal. Moving to lot 50. This is the Hoth Rebel Trooper hat and goggles. Pretty cool here. The Rebels hiding on the ice planet, right? They had to stay warm on this. That's why it has that look. We have never, ever handled one of these, ever. Not our first day doing this, folks. We've never, ever handled one of these Hoth Rebel hat and goggles. Never. This is from Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. What are we going to have on it? 22. It's going big now. 22 now, 24,000. 22 now to go to 24. $22,000 now to go to 24. That means it's sold. There's no callbacks to Brian later on. This is going to go right now. Someone bid 22. That's the high bid. I'm at 22. Let's get it going. I'm at 22,000 now to go to 24. 24,000. Cut bid. Bid 26. Thank you. 26. What did it open at? 25,000. I need 26 from you. 25 here now to go to 26. No, she had a full bid. Yeah, she had a full bid. I got you. All right, she bid. You had 24. She bid 25. Now I need 26 from you. Now I need 26. I'm at 25 now to go to 26. 25 now to go to 26. Bid loud and proud. Let me hear it. The 28, a little louder. 28 now to go to 30. Now to go to 30,000. Talk as loud as I am. 28 now to go to 30. Now to go to 30,000. I'm at 28 now to go to 30. There you go, a little better. 30,000 now 32. I'm at 30,000 on the phone now to take 32. 30,000 is here. Now to go to 32 with you, Heritage Live. 30,000 now to bid 32. 30,000 now 32,000. 30 is here. Heritage Live, what do you think? 31 maybe? 32, they're all in. Now I need 34,000. I'm at 32 now to go to 34. 32 bid the fours. 34,000. 34,000. I need 36. 34 now 36,000. I'm at 34 now 36. 34 now, 36,000. 34, go 36 or 35. If you've got your cut ready, there are a couple of bidders I'm sure out there. I'm at 34 here on the phone. 35, they did cut. Top it again. Couple of bidders already using their cuts. You haven't even used yours. 35 now, 36,000. 36,000. Stay in the game. Stay in the game at 36. Stay in the game at 36. Need an answer. I'm at 35,000. 36,000. Now 38. I'm at 36 now, 38,000. 36 here now to go to 38. 36,000 now, 38,000. What do you think? 36,000 here now to bid 38. I'm at 36 with you. Now to go to $38,000. Heritage Live, what do you think? We've never handled this before. Never handled one of these. I'm at 36,000 on the phone. Heritage Live, what do you say? What are you thinking now? 36,000. You want rarities right here. 36, go 38. 36,000. Fair warning at $36,000. Any other bids? Any other answers? Then welcome to the Ice Planet. You get it. 36,000. Bidder number? 7503. All right, here we go. Moving along. 7503. Yeah, she needs to speak a little teeny bit louder. Lot 51. Well, you get loud or you move on. Bespin Guard Blaster here from Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. This is a fiberglass. Pretty cool on the movie. The guy in the movie kind of kept this. So when he left the set, you talk about pedigree. This is a one arm's length away from being in the movie. Lot 51. 19, now to go to 20,000. Now to go to 20 grand. Anybody there at 20,000? Includes the original one-page call sheet There it is from the film dated Friday, 18 May 1970. And the call sheet we know is the show time, where we're going to be, what the set is, what we're trying to accomplish. That are the goals for the day. 19,000 out, $20,000. 19 now to go to 20, who the cast members are going to be, where they stage, where they're going to meet, all that stuff. 19,000 now to go to 20, now to go to 20,000, when lunch is, right? That's important. 19,000, what we're going to eat. 19,000 bid 20. Anybody at $20,000 for the Cloud City Guard Blaster, of course. Anybody else? All right, we'll do it at 19,000. That'll stay here for now, part of the Azarian collection. You got to like this. This looks like a real guy, a real fighter pilot here. The Snowspeeder Rebel Pilot Gunner miniature from Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. That was the guy in the vehicle, in the Snowspeeder jet plane. What are we going to have? 2,800 now, 3,000. Now to go to 3. Anybody there at 3,000? 28 now to bid 3. $2,800 now to bid 3,000. Come on, 3. 28 yes, go to 3,000. Fair warning at 2,800 now to bid 3,000. Anybody else? 28 yes, go $3,000. Go 3,000. We'll do it at 2,800, and that'll stay grounded here with us. That's okay. Moving along, this is amazing. This is Carrie Fisher's personal screen use Snowspeeder filming miniature. You want pedigree? This is it right there. And it comes, look at that. Now, it doesn't come with the actual photo. Mr. Azarian kept that original, but it comes with a great copy of the photo, which is signed by Carrie Fisher. That's cool. Let's get this piece of memorabilia going. Let's do it. 38,000, a real relic from the movie here. 38 now to go to $40,000. I need 40,000. Thank you very much. It comes with the letter from Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill, which is a collectible all by itself. We should have offered that separate. We've got the 40 with you. 40,000 right here, Heritage Live. Thank you. Now 42. Yeah, the LOA is a collectible by itself. So 40,000, now 42. Now $42,000. I'm at 40 now to go to 42,000. 40,000 out of it, 42. What do you think at 42? $40,000. Anyone now at 42 grand? 40,000 it is. Fair warning at 40. We're off the ground, no pun intended, at $40,000, or it was intended. 40,000 now, 42. Anybody else? Anybody else? $40,000. Fair warning, we're talking about a real relic. The LOA is terrific. You get a copy of the photo, which is also great. But I'm at 40,000. I want to give you time to think about the good stuff. Hey, all we can do is give you the good stuff. The Azarian collection, the pieces in it, how they were acquired, the quality, it's all right in front of you. We're just asking what you want to pay. I'm at 40,000 now, 42. 40,000 go 42. Then we'll settle it at $40,000, and that goes to 7114. Another new bidder joins our auction there, Riley. Pretty cool. Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. I think I've heard of that character. This is the stunt DL-44 blaster from Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. I think everyone on the planet saw that movie. Here we go, lot 54. What are we going to do? 170 now, 175. Now 175. Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker. Good heaven, virtually the title character. Thank you, 175 now, 180,000. I'm at 175 now to go to 180. Look at the great mount on this. You thought this is ready to display. I'm at 175 now to go to 180,000. I'm at 175 now to go to $180,000. Where are my firearms fans? I promise you, this is the only Luke Skywalker blaster you'll have in your collection. I'm at 175 now, 180. 175 now, 180,000. Look at the detail on this one. 175 now to go to 180,000. Anybody else? 175 it is. Fair warning at a 175. Then you are taking a shot at this one, 175, and hitting it. What do you get? 7501. Outstanding. What a great acquisition. But it's not over yet. Let's get the Red 5 X-Wing Starfighter filming miniature, lot 55. Let's get that going. It's in the air. 170 now, 175 on this one. 170. Look at the great display on this. Luke Skywalker, the Red 5 X-Wing Starfighter, the filming miniature on this one. So 170 now to go to 175. 170 now, 175,000. Anybody else? You're in the movie now, folks. You're in the movie owning this. I'm at a 170 now, 175. Heritage Live, I know it's tough to get. 175, you're in it. 175 now, $180,000. 175. Remember, we could take a movie, we could look at the movie or go in the movie. You own this, you're in it. I'm at 175 now, 180. Now $180,000. I'm at a 175 now, 180. It's a decent amount of money. I'm going to give you a chance to think about it. Get your calculator off. Call your calculator. Call your significant other and see if you can sell this one. I'm at 175 now, 180. 175 now, 180. Anybody else? 175,000. Fair warning at 175,000. Riley has it right here with one of our Heritage Live clients. Anybody else then? Fair warning at 175. Great item from the Azarian collection. Done. $175,000. And who gets that? 114. They're on another one. Fantastic. All right, the Ewok prop spear is pretty cool. This is from Return of the Jedi. What are we going to have on this one? 11,000. Of course, this is the third of the original Star Wars. The first one out in 77, 80, this one in 83. 11,000 out 12. Now I need $12,000 for the Ewok spears. 11,000 out bid 12. Now to go to 12,000. 11,000 out $12,000. What do you think at 12? I'm at 11 grand. Now to bid 12. 11,000. Yes, go to 12. What do you say at 12,000? 11,000 number is it. Fair warning at 11. Fair warning at $11,000. Anybody else? Then we'll settle this one at 11,000, and that stays with us. And don't play catch with those. Now, it's something kind of fun, but it's very, very rare. These were never sold in stores. This is the Star Wars Return of the Jedi promotional ride-on pedal speeder. It's never been sold in stores, so you can only get it through promotions and giveaways and things like that, movie theaters. Anyway, this is lot 57 on one of these. What do we have? 19 out, $2,000. 19 out to go to 2 grand. I never had anything this cool when I was a kid, did you? Nope. 1,900 now to go to 2,000. 19 now to go to 2. Anybody else? Anybody else? I'm at 1,900 now to go to 2,000. Fair warning at 1,900. Anybody else? 1,900 now too. 1,900. Brian, don't buy this. You can't fit on it, man. You're just too tall. 1,900 now. It's just not made for you. I can't. 1,900 now to go to 2 grand. It's too bad. Nope. Won't work it. 1,900. Anybody else? 1,900. All right. Well, Brian's going to give it a try, I guess. It'll stay in our offices for a little bit. Anyway, consider that. That's kind of a fun item out of the Azarian collection. Great Star Wars related piece. I think you'll have a lot of fun with that. All right, getting back to the weaponry. This is pretty cool. This is the short range Assassin's Blaster, the Bib Fortuna Blaster. It's look at the props. I want you to take note of this. These prop guys who make these things. Look at the trigger guard. Look at the trigger guard. What do you think that is? You see that? Does that look like anything? That trigger guard there? What does that look like to you? That is a ski boot. That's part of a ski boot. If any of you go skiing where you clamp on. Anyway, that's so these prop developers, they took anything, welded things, attached things to make it look kind of cool, and it does. Anyway, lot 58, what are we going to have on this one? 95, now 10,000. 95, 10,000 again, Return of the Jedi. This is it. This is the short-range Assassin's Blaster from the Star Wars Visual Dictionary. I'm at 9,500 now to go to 10. Now to go to 10,000. 9,500 bid $10,000. Anyone? Anybody else? Anyone now want to do this one? All right, we'll do it at 9,500, and that will stay. We'll hang on to that. That's okay. Lot 59, the Imperial Shuttle Tedirium on this one. Small-scale filming miniature. This, when I say small scale, this is the size of a postage stamp. Maybe a little bit bigger. Does anyone know what a postage stamp is? You know what that is? Okay. There's going to be a day when I ask people out of Heritage, and they're going to go, no, what is that? Anyway, that'll date you now, the fact that you know that, what that is. But anyway, this is a very small, it's a small-scale filming miniature from Return of the Jedi. Pretty cool. It was presented to the ILM model maker, Kirk R. Amadano, by ILM model shop advisor, Lauren Peterson, and comes with the LOA. From all that, what are we going to do? 7,000, now 75, now $7,500. Again, these miniatures, they had to make all this stuff, right? 7,000, now 75. They didn't have all the computer stuff that we now can have in movies. They had to actually build these models and film them moving. Pretty cool. 7,000, now 75. 7,000, now 7,500. 7,000 it is. Anybody else? 7,000? 7,000, that'll stay right here with us in our hangar, and we'll you can call us on these. All right, what about these lovable creatures? Lots 60 and 61. The original Ewok mask. This is the dark fur one. Vintage original Ewok mask designed by makeup artist Stuart Freeborn. There it is. This was worn by Larry Green. He was the actor in this one. What do we have? 28. There it is. 28,000. Now to go to 30. Now to go to 30,000 on the Ewok. He's lovable too. I have lot 60 and lot 61. I'm at 28,000. Now to go to 30. Now to go to $30,000. I'm at 28. Now 30. 28. Yes, go 30,000. Anybody else? 28. 28. Okay, these will stay with us tonight. 28,000. That's okay. Now we have the the Linda Bowley piece here, the original mask, light fur from Return of the Jedi. Comes with the LOA. I confirm that this is an original production used Ewok head. I created this head for the Return of the Jedi film. That could be a collectible all by itself. For you real connoisseurs out there, let's do it. 28,000, now 30. Now 30,000 on this one from Return of the Jedi. Pretty lovable creature. Anybody? 28, now 30. Now to go to 30,000. 30,000, now 32. I'm at 30,000, now $32,000. Anybody? Anyone else? Now 30,000. Fair warning at 30,000. Took a little while, but I think you're going to be glad you have this one. 30,000, now 32, maybe 31. maybe 31,000. What do you think, Heritage Live? I'm at 30,000 now to go to 31 or 32 if you want to go all in. Fair warning, Riley has it on it with a Heritage Live client. Anybody else? I'm at $30,000, and we'll do it at $30,000. Goes to 115. Another new Heritage Live bidder joins us here in Dallas, Texas. Welcome and congratulations. The Imperial Scout Trooper Blaster from the collection of art director James Shope. Is it Shope or Shop? I believe. We apologize for that. But anyway, comes with the LOA from Return of the Jedi. Pretty cool. Let's do it again. 85,000, now 90,000. You want the classics. Again, the Azarian collection has all of it. I'm at 85,000 now to go to 90. For lot 62, the Imperial Scout Trooper Blaster comes with all the documentation you see right here. I'm at 85,000 now to go to 90. Anybody now at 90,000? You can take a look at it. Anybody now at 90? I'm at 85,000, bid 90 grand. Anybody? All right, 85,000. Again, we'll put that in our gun closet here at Heritage. Here we go, the Ray Park, the Darth Maul stunt light blaster with FX blades from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. George Lucas signed LOA. So how cool is that? And look at that, George Lucas signed it. I think that's just terrific. The letter reads, this letter will certify the authenticity of the Darth Maul stunt lightsaber. There it is, even has a number offered for sale as part of this eBay auction. But anyway, it's here now at Heritage. What are we going to have for lot 63? Now to go to 50. Now to go to 50,000. Again, George Lucas signed LOA, and there it is, the Darth Maul Episode 1 Phantom Menace lightsaber. Anybody else now? I'm at 48,000. Now to go to 50,000. Now to go to $50,000. 48 now to 50,000. Heritage Live, we've got the 50. We're off and running now. I'm at 50,000. Now to go to 55. 50,000 now, $55,000. Fair warning there, 50,000. Anybody else? Anybody else get the bid in now? I'm at 50,000, bid 55. And again, things like this put you in the movie. Those all threads there, they were for the actual light part that would, they would take out and use, I believe, some CG type thing to substitute. But anyway, that's there. That all thread is in there. I'm at 50,000 now to go to 55, or you can go to 52.5. Heritage Live, what do you think? I'm at $50,000 now to go to 52.5, or to go to 55. Anybody else? 50,000, 50,000 for the lightsaber. Pretty cool. And let's do that. Who gets it? 7107, repeat buyer. Thank you. Thanks for staying with us this morning. Lot 64, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Silas Carson. This is Kiati Mundi. There it is, Kiati Mundi. Lightsaber from Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace again. What are we going to have on it? 18,000 now. You want a lightsaber. There it is from Phantom Menace. This is it. Or if you just want to say, I want it from the Star Wars series, the Star Wars franchise, this is a great opportunity at only 17. I need 18 to make this yours, though. 17 now to go to 18,000. 17 now to go to 18. Anybody there at 18,000? 17 it is. 17, we'll hold it here for now. That's okay. Wow, the Samuel L. Jackson piece, the Mace Windu stunt lightsaber. This is going to go big. This is from the Phantom Menace as well. Ladies and gentlemen, lot 65 and Samuel L. Jackson. We know him. Let's do it. 20,000. Now to go to 22. Now to $22,000. I'm at 20 now to bid 22. 20,000 now, 22,000. What do you think? I'm at $20,000. Anybody now? 22,000. 20,000 it is. Bid a little more, a little 22. $20,000. Again, Samuel L. Jackson alone. The fact that this was his. Anybody else from Phantom Menace? Fair warning at 22. Thank you. Now bid 24. I'm at 22,000 now. 24,000. I'm at 22. $22,000 bid to 24. What do you think there? What do you think at 24,000? I'm at $22,000. Now to go to 24,000. Anybody else then? I'm at $22,000. Fair warning. Fair warning at 22. Heritage Live. What do you think beyond the 22,000? Anybody else? 22,000 it is. Bid selling at $22,000. And who gets that? 7107. Let me just write that because I can't write it. Hang on one second. Nope. And that's sold. One more time on the cost. And it was 20. What was it? 22. Thank you very much. Just tough to write on that purple. All right, moving along. Terrific. We're at lot 66 now. So, thanks. We are at lot 66. We're getting into the big stuff here, folks. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi stunt lightsaber from Star Wars 1, The Phantom Menace, with the FX blade. That is kind of cool as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Obi-Wan Kenobi, lot 66. Let's do it. 38 now to go to 40,000. Important character here, of course, and the lightsaber from Phantom Menace. What do you think, folks? With the FX blade as well, which is cool. 38,000 now to go to 40. Now to go to $40,000. I'm at 38 now to go to 40. 40,000 launching it now to go to 42. 40,000 out of it, 42,000. I'm at 40 grand now to bid 42. What do you say at $42,000? 40,000 it is now to bid 42. A little bit more money, a little bit more beyond the 40. Anybody out there beyond 40,000? 40,000 is the number. Anyone else? Anyone else now? $40,000. Fair warning there. And we'll do it at $40,000. And it goes to 7107. Another repeat buyer. Liam Neeson on this one. What are we going to have? The original episode 1 blade and hilt. So you get the blade and you get the handle, which is, of course, the hilt. What are we going to have from the Phantom Menace? 28 now 30,000. Now to go to $30,000. 28 now to go to 30. Again, these lightsabers, we've seen these sell for well into six figures. I'm at 28,000 now 30. Now to go to $30,000. What do you think at 30? I'm at 28 now to bid 30,000. 28, yes, go 30. Anybody there at 30,000? There's 30. There it is. Riley's got you in her hands. I'm at 30,000 now 32. 30,000 now $32,000. Heritage Live, what do you think now? Couple of bidders out there, a lot of interest. I'm at 30,000 now 32. Decent amount of money. I'll give you a chance. I'm at 30,000. 31 puts you in the action. So 31,000, that's your cut bid. That gets you in the game. I'm at 30,000 now 31. Get off the sidelines, get on the field. Anybody else? 30,000 now to go to 31. Fair warning at 30. Anybody else? We'll do it at $30,000. Goes to 7107 again. Wow, they're high-fiving everybody. The battle droid, this is terrific. Display from Star Wars. This is outside. Obviously, they had to have these things, Brian, to be on the battlefield, right? To take casualties and whatnot. So this was created for that. It shows a little battle damage, if you will. The battle droid does. Lot 68, very impressive. It's basically what, about 5 feet high or so? It's out there. It's on a stand. It's really cool. 70 inches. Okay. So there it is, 5'10", and it's on a really nice stand. It's got all those parts. It looks exactly like you see it right there. Anyway, lot 68. Let's do it. 38 now, $40,000. Great from the movie The Phantom Menace again. I'm at 38 now to go to 40. Now to go to $40,000. What do you say at 40? $38,000 is the number. Anybody there at 40,000? 38 is the number. Now to go to 40. 40,000 bid 42. I'm at 40,000 now, 42,000. 40 it is now to bid 42. $40,000. Anybody now at 42,000? 40 it is. Fair warning at 40,000. Anybody else? I'm at 40 grand now to go to 42. 41 works on this. You're going to love this. If you're even thinking about this, like, I don't know if I'll like it. Yes, you will. I promise you'll like it. Very impressive. The detail is extraordinary. I'm at 40,000 now to go to 42,000. Anybody else? $40,000. That could be it. And it is. And it goes to 7107. All right. We're just almost on the brink of $1 million. Here we go. Lot 69, the Jedi belt pouch from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. There it is. What are we going to have? 14,000 now, 1,400, I think, right? 1,400 now, 1,500. Now to go to 1,500. Hey, you need a place to put your stuff, right? 1,400 now to go to 15, your space stuff. 1,400 now, 15, out of it, 1,500. 14 go to 15. Anybody else? And it comes with a nice frame display, it looks like. Anybody else? I'm at 14 now, 1,500. Get a piece of the Azarian. Remember what I said earlier? Mr. Azarian did all the work for you. He did all the work. He collected all the best things in the best condition, the best pedigrees, airtight provenance. This is one of those things. So you're getting a piece of a great sale from a great movie series for $1,500. I'm at 14 now to go to 1,500. Now to go to 1,500. All right, we'll do it at 1,400. That should be gone very, very quickly. That won't last. All right, lot 70, the Naboo Security Secure A3 Comlink. There it is from Episode 1, Phantom Menace. Let's do it. 1,900 now to go to 2,019 out of it, 2. 1,900 now, $2,000. Anybody now bid 2? 1,900 it is. Anybody now, 2,000? Fair warning then at $1,900. I got to move on. You got to bid on the more modestly priced stuff. This is great stuff. You're just not bidding, so I got to move on. 1,900. Any bids at 2? Love to have your bid. All right, we'll do it at 1,900 then. I'll stay here. The Naboo Guard Blaster from Star Wars Episode 1 again, The Phantom Menace. Let's do it. 48. Need 5 now. Again, the sci-fi weaponry, we've seen some sell into six figures. I am now at 4,800 now to advance to 5,000 only. Anybody there at 5,000? Great scope on it too, so you can really narrow down. I'm at 48 now to go to 5. Now to go to $5,000. What do you think at 5,000? I'm at 48 now, bid 5. 5,000, there it is. Riley's got it at 5. Now to $5,500. I'm at 5,000. Give me 55. 5,000 now to go to $5,500. I'm at 5. 5,000. Anybody else? $5,000. Fair warning. Beyond that, I'm at 5,000 out of it. 55. Anybody else then? Anyone else then beyond the 5,000? And we'll do it at $5,000, and it goes to 116, a new bidder. Thanks for joining us today. We are turning the page. Lot 72. Wow, this is the Natalie Portman, Queen Padme Amidala. There it is, the Naboo Royal Blaster Pistol from Star Wars. A big item in this one. Let's do it. 55, now 6,000, now 65, now 6,500 for the Natalie Portman piece. 65, now 7,000, now to go to 7, now to go to $7,000. I'm at 65, now to bid 7. Anybody else on this one? 65, now 7,000. What do you think? It's 7. 65, yes. Anybody at 7,000? I'm at 65. It's going to sell. There's no call. 67.50 on a cut bid. Now to advance to 7,000. Again, from the Azarian collection, great collection of Star Wars. There's 7, now 7,500. Great collection of sci-fi weaponry. We've seen it from all the way from Lost in Space to now. I'm at 7,000, now 75. 7,000, now $7,500. $7,000 it is, maybe 72.50. Maybe that's your call. There it is. They're all in at 75. It's going higher. It's going higher now to 8,000. I'm at 75 now to go to 8. 7,500 now to 8,000. What do you say, ladies? Anything? That thing's still working. I'm at 75 now to go to 8. 75 it is. Who's at 8,000? 7,500. Fair warning at $7,500. Anyone else? 77.50 also works. That works, Heritage Live. Get the cut bid in. I haven't seen any. Let's do that. All right, we'll do it at 75 then. 7,500. 7117. Another bidder joins the fray. Christopher Ali, this is the Count Dooku stunt lightsaber from episode 2. This is the Attack of the Clones. Let's do this one. 28,000, now 30,000. A little more ergonomic handle on this one, or hilt. 28,000 now to go to 30. Now to go to $30,000. Hey, lightsabers have to evolve too, right? 28,000 now to go to 30. Now 30,000. Anybody there at 30? I'm at 28,000 now to bid 30,000. Heritage Live. There's 30. We're off and running again. 30,000 now to go to 32,000. 30,000 now bid 32. 30 it is now to 32,000. Anybody at $32,000? What do you think? 30,000 it is. Anybody else? Anyone else then beyond $30,000 for this one? 30,000 it is. Then we'll stick at 30,000, and that goes to 7107. Repeat buyer on that one. Fantastic. All right, moving along, and we are getting to the close of the Azarian collection. This is lot 74. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. This is the maquette. Of course, they had to use these, right? These are pre-production models. I mean, so much went into Star Wars. How's it going to look? How's it going to look on camera? They built models just to see how they would photograph. This is one of those, really, really cool. What are we going to have on lot 74? 11,000, now 12,000. Now 12. 11,000, I need the 12. What do you say at 12,000? $11,000 now to bid 12. You want to be there at the beginning of Star Wars. This is it. Anybody now? Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Anyone else now? 11,000 out of bid 12. Now to go to 12,000. 11,000 it is for the pre-production models. Fair warning then. We'll do it at 11,000, and we'll hold on to that one for now. Moving right along. All right, lot 75, Jedi youngling on this lightsaber, Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Look at this one. Let's do it. Look at the way the detail is getting even better. 65 now 7,000. 65 now 7. Now to go to $7,000. I'm at 65. Come on, $7,000. What do you think it's 7? 6,500 now bid 7,000. I got to have 7. You want to swing this one around? I need 7,000 bid 75. 7,000 now $7,500. I'm at $7,000 now to go to 75. 7,000 bid 7,500. 7,000. Come on, 75. What do you say? 7,000 now 7,500. Anybody else? Anybody else now? $7,000. Fair warning then. Fair warning at 7. $7,000 it is, and it stays with 7107 again. Here we go, lot 76, Hayden Christensen. This is Anakin Skywalker, hero. What do we talk about? The hero means detail, means close-up photos, close-up movie coverage on this one. This is a big one, folks. We've never, ever handled one ever like this. And it comes with a nice mount. Really, really cool. This is lot 76, and it goes to 48,000. Now 50,000. Again, this is a hero. This is a hero prop, which means close up, fine detail, ready for close up shot. 50,000. I've got 50,000 already on the books. 50,000 out 55. I'm at 50,000 now to go to $55,000. Anybody there? 50,000 now to go to 55. 50 it is. 55. Thank you. Now to bid 60. Now to go to 60, and we are over the $1 million mark. I'm at 55,000 now to go to 60,000. 55, now to bid 60. What do you think, Brian? You want to go to 60,000? I'm at 55. He says, sure, now it's 60,000. Now to go to 65. I'm at 60,000, go 65 grand. 60,000 here, now to go to 65. What do you think of 65,000? 65 it is, now to bid 70. Now to go to 70 grand. I need 70 now. I need 70,000. I'm at 65, we're already in. Heritage Live, you've got it, now to go to 70. Now to go to 70. I wouldn't yet. I'd go all in. I would go all in. All right, I think too early. 67.5. Heritage Live, you want to top him at 70? I'm at 67.5. You want to go to 70,000? I'm thinking they do. 70. They've got it. Sure. That was a quick one for Riley. 70,000, now 75. Now 75,000. You want to do that? You want to go to 75? You're going to say goodbye? Really? All right, I'm at 70,000. Heritage Live. 70,000, now to go to 75,000. Anyone else? They look like they were the only two. $70,000 fair warning. Anybody want to jump in the last minute here? We'll do the 72.5. I've got the cut bid already. 72.5. Brian, you want to redial? The action is heating up again. I'm at 72.5 now to go to 75,000. Heritage Live at 75, moving along. Now 80,000. Now are they going to pinch their opponents here? I'm at 75,000. Now go 80. Now to go to 80 grand. I'm at 75. Now to bid 80,000. What do you think at 80? 75 bid the 80,000. Anybody else? I'm at 75,000. 80,000. 80,000. Wow, look at this. We thought it was over and it's not. That's the way heritage auctions go. 80,000 now 85. 80,000 go 85,000. I'm at 80 grand now to go to 85. Fair warning at 80. There's the 85. Wow, it keeps coming. 85 now to go to $90,000. Now to go to 90. I've got stars all over this one. This is a big item. I'm at 85,000 now to go to 90,000. What do you think at 90? 85 bid the 90,000. Again, this is from Revenge of the Sith on this one. Star Wars Episode 3. I'm at 85,000. Now to go to 90. Now to bid $90,000. Anybody else? 85,000. Yes, go 90. Fair warning at 85,000. Heritage Live, what are you going to do? Couple of bidders out there. Are you thinking that's it for me? I need to hear from you. 85,000 it is. And let's sell it at 85,000. Goes to 114. Repeat buyer. Thanks for staying with us. Screen used. First Order Stormtrooper helmet from Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, signed by the Last Jedi director and producer with Lucasfilms. Unbelievable. There it is. And of course, that's Ryan Johnson at the top and Kathleen Kennedy there on the other signature. Lot 77, what do we have? 34, 35. I know it's going for 35 right away. Anybody now 35? I'm at 34 now, 35,000. The LOA with the signatures, pretty cool. That's a collectible all by itself. And that is from the, let's see, from the producer and director. I'm at 34 now, 35,000. Now to bid 35. Really? 34,000 now, 35. All right, 34,000. Oh, 35. There it is. You got in there at the wire. 35,000. There it is. 35,000. It's a good thing Riley has such quick reflexes. 35,000. Now to go to 40,000. I'm at 35. Now to go to 40. Now to go to 40,000. 35 it is. Now to bid 40,000. 35,000. Anyone else then? 35 it is. And we'll do it at $35,000. And that goes to 7107. Repeat buyer. They could make their own Star Wars movie here. All right, here we go. This is Toth Gaiula. This is Kylo Ren stunt helmet from Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. This was a pretty cool, this was a kind of a stuntman helmet, right, Brian? Kind of a stuntman helmet, so a little bit softer. And of course, you know, not so you don't hurt anybody. What are we going to have? 38,000 now, $40,000. 38 now to go to 40. Now to go to $40,000. 38 now to go to 40. What do you think? Hey, remember what I said? This doesn't put you at the movie; it puts you in the movie. I'm at $38,000 now to go to 40,000. What do you think at 40? 38,000 now to go to 40,000. Fair warning at 38,000. Anybody else? Anyone out there beyond that? 38 it is. 38,000. 40,000. There it is. Wow, Riley, man, give me a heart palpitation. At 40,000 now, 42. Now to go to 42. 40,000 now, 42,000. I'm at 40 grand now to go to 42,000. You feel the tension, Emily? She can. She's like, yes, yes. 40,000. A lot of suspense. 40,000 now, 42. $40,000 Heritage Live. What do you think? The final item. This is the final item in the Azarian collection. We're over $1 million, nearly $1.2 million at this point. Anybody beyond $40,000 for the stunt helmet? Fair warning then. Fair warning at 40,000. Then go make a movie, $40,000, and that goes to 7107. Okay, folks, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Azarian, for trusting Heritage. We hope you enjoy your items. Remember, there are a dozen or so items that are still available, several of which might be gone already. So if you're even thinking if something didn't work out for you later on in the sale and those were your second choices, Go get them now. I promise you, many of these will not last through the weekend. In a couple of minutes, 25 minutes or so, they'll be launching the Irwin collection right here. Irwin Allen collection. Are you starting that or me? All right. Well, I'll be up here again during the Irwin Allen collection, and Kim and I will swap back in 4 groups or 5. What is it? 4 groupings? 4 groupings. So there you go. We'll see you. Go get a sandwich. Go get a cup of coffee. But be right back on top of the hour. We'll see you in a little bit.